Are you tired of feeling stuck in your life? Today, I'll show you how to confront and eliminate the weak version of yourself, unlocking your true potential through Stoicism. Welcome everyone. Today we're diving deep into a topic that affects all of us at some point in our lives, the weak version of ourselves. You know, that nagging voice that tells you to hit snooze instead of getting up, to put off that important project until tomorrow, or to let fear hold you back from pursuing your dreams. This weak version manifests in procrastination, self-doubt, and an overwhelming sense of fear. But here's the thing. Acknowledging this version of ourselves is the first crucial step toward transformation. It's about being real with ourselves and taking accountability for our actions. So, if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're ready to confront your weaknesses and unlock your true potential, stick with me. Together, we will embark on a transformative journey that will not only empower you, but will also help you embrace the Stoic principles that can guide you through life's challenges. Let's start this journey towards personal growth and empowerment. And remember, change begins with the recognition of where we are right now. Let's talk about excuses. Excuses are like a warm blanket that keeps us cozy in our comfort zones, but at what cost? They often feel justified. After all, we convince ourselves that we have valid reasons for not pursuing our goals. But here's the harsh truth. These excuses are the very chains that bind us to mediocrity. When we make excuses, we are essentially telling ourselves that our dreams and aspirations are not worth the effort. It's a subtle form of self-sabotage that many of us are guilty of. Imagine this. You want to start a new project, learn a new skill, or even get in shape. The moment you feel the urge to begin, that familiar voice in your head starts whispering, "I don't have enough time," or "I'll start tomorrow." This is the weak version of yourself trying to keep you from stepping into your true potential. Excuses keep you comfortable, wrapped in the illusion that you're doing enough, when in reality, you're just treading water. The first step to overcoming this cycle is to acknowledge your weaknesses without judgment. Look at them squarely in the face. Recognize that feeling of discomfort when you want to procrastinate. Instead of allowing yourself to be a victim of your own excuses, confront them. Ask yourself, what is really holding me back? By acknowledging your weaknesses, you are taking the first and most crucial step towards overcoming them. This act of recognition is powerful. It's the moment you begin to shift your mindset from one of defeat to one of possibility. Remember, discomfort is a part of growth. Embrace it. The more you confront your excuses, the stronger you'll become, and the closer you'll get to killing that weak version of yourself. So, when you hear that internal dialogue trying to justify your inaction, challenge it. Replace those excuses with reasons to act. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I will start today, even if it's just a small step." Every small action counts, and over time, those actions accumulate, leading you to monumental change. It's time to break free from the shackles of your own making and take control of your life by facing your excuses head on. Let me introduce you to Alex, a character many of us can relate to. Alex was an average individual with big dreams, but found himself stuck in a cycle of procrastination and self-doubt. Every morning, he promised himself that today would be different. He would tackle that project, start exercising, or finally pursue that passion he had shelved for too long. Yet, as the day unfolded, distractions crept in. The allure of social media, the comfort of binge-watching shows, and the simple act of scrolling through his phone became his daily routine. Time slipped away, and before he knew it, another day had passed without any progress. Alex often felt a gnawing sense of frustration. He wanted to change, but that yearning was often overshadowed by the fear of failure and the comfort of his current situation. He would look in the mirror and see a version of himself that he didn't recognize, the weak version that held him back from realizing his true potential. This internal battle was exhausting. He would compare himself to others who seemed to be thriving, which only deepened his feelings of inadequacy. It was during one of these moments of reflection that Alex realized he was the only one standing in his way. The excuses he made, "I'll do it tomorrow," "I'm not good enough," or "I don't have the time," were just that, excuses. They kept him in a comfortable bubble of mediocrity, preventing him from taking that crucial first step towards his goals. Alex's story is a powerful reminder of the struggles we all face. It highlights the importance of acknowledging our weaknesses and understanding that they are not permanent fixtures in our lives. By confronting these inner demons, we can begin to dismantle the barriers that hold us back. The journey to overcoming procrastination and fear is not easy, but it is necessary for growth. Alex's experiences resonate with many of us because they reflect the universal challenge of wanting to change while being trapped by our own fears. As we explore the next steps in Alex's journey, keep in mind that every moment spent in self-doubt is a moment that could have been used to build a stronger, more resilient version of ourselves. The first step is always the hardest, but it's one that we must take to escape the clutches of our weaker selves. In this segment, we delve into the profound teachings of Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time for its practical approach to life's challenges. At its core, Stoicism teaches us that discomfort is not something to be feared, but rather embraced as a catalyst for growth. Imagine facing your fears instead of running from them. Each moment of discomfort presents an opportunity to learn more about yourself and to cultivate resilience. As the Stoics believed, the only thing we truly control is our response to the world around us. When we face discomfort head-on, we learn to differentiate between what we can change and what we cannot, allowing us to focus our energy on actions that matter. This mindset shift is crucial. Instead of seeing obstacles as barriers, we begin to view them as stepping stones towards our personal development. Let's take a moment to reflect on a simple yet powerful Stoic practice: negative visualization. This technique encourages us to envision the worst-case scenario. By doing this, we prepare ourselves mentally for challenges, reducing anxiety and fear. If we can accept that difficulties are a natural part of life, we can approach them with a sense of calm and clarity. Let's put this into practice. The next time you feel discomfort, whether it's a challenging conversation, a daunting project, or a new experience, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? And how can I grow stronger through this experience? Remember, every successful person you admire has faced discomfort and adversity. It's through these moments that they forged their strength and character. So, as we continue this journey together, I encourage you to embrace discomfort. Allow it to teach you, to mold you, and to ultimately kill that weak version of yourself. The path to personal growth is often paved with discomfort, and every step taken in the face of it brings you closer to your true potential. In our journey to eliminate the weak version of ourselves, one fundamental principle stands out: accountability. It is the recognition that we are responsible for our actions, our choices, and ultimately our lives. Many of us fall into the trap of blaming external circumstances or other people for our shortcomings. But true growth begins when we shift that blame back to ourselves. It's not always easy to look in the mirror and acknowledge our faults. However, this acknowledgement is critical. It requires courage to confront the fact that we often hold ourselves back through fear, procrastination, and negative self-talk. Let's take a deeper look at what accountability really means. It goes beyond just taking responsibility for our mistakes. It is about understanding the power we hold in shaping our destiny. When we accept that we can influence our outcomes, we empower ourselves to take action. This is where the Stoics provide valuable insight. They teach us to view challenges not as burdens, but as opportunities for growth. By embracing accountability, we can start to see obstacles as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Imagine waking up each day with a mindset that says, I am in control of my life. This shift in perspective can be transformative. When we hold ourselves accountable, we become the architects of our own future. No longer are we passive participants in life. Instead, we become active players, ready to tackle whatever comes our way. Consider the story of Alex again. After realizing the importance of accountability, Alex began to journal every evening, reflecting on the day's choices and outcomes. This practice not only helped Alex identify areas of weakness, but also provided a clear pathway for improvement. Accountability, in this case, became a tool for self-assessment and growth. Moreover, sharing our goals with others can enhance our sense of accountability. When we vocalize our aspirations to friends, family, or even a mentor, we create a support system that encourages us to stay committed. This external accountability can be incredibly powerful. It adds a layer of responsibility and motivates us to follow through on our promises, not just to ourselves but to those who believe in us. In conclusion, embracing accountability is a vital step in defeating the weak version of ourselves. It allows us to take charge of our lives and recognize that every decision we make has the potential to propel us forward or hold us back. When we commit to being accountable for our actions, we unlock the door to personal growth and transformation. The choice is ours. Will we continue to let excuses dictate our lives, or will we step up and take control? Discipline is the cornerstone of defeating the weak version of yourself. It is the unwavering commitment to your goals, the daily choices that shape your character, and the relentless pursuit of improvement. Many of us struggle with the concept of discipline, often associating it with strict rules or punishing routines. However, true discipline is about consistency and making choices that align with your values and aspirations. To cultivate discipline, we must first establish daily habits that reinforce our intentions. Start small. Focus on one habit that can lead to significant changes over time. This could be something as simple as waking up 30 minutes earlier to read a book, meditate, or exercise. Each small victory builds momentum and confidence, gradually transforming your mindset. Remember, consistency is key. Consider setting specific, measurable goals. Instead of saying, "I want to get fit," articulate a clear objective like, "I will work out for 30 minutes 5 times a week." This specificity creates a framework for accountability. Track your progress and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Each step forward is a testament to your growing discipline. Moreover, integrating these habits into your daily routine can help you overcome the inertia of the weak version of yourself. For instance, if you're striving to improve your skills, dedicate time each day to practice, whether it's writing, learning a new language, or honing a craft. This commitment transforms your mindset from one of avoidance to one of proactive engagement with your goals. Additionally, be mindful of your environment. Surrounding yourself with reminders of your goals, such as vision boards or motivational quotes, can reinforce your commitment to discipline. Your environment plays a crucial role in shaping your habits. Create a space that inspires productivity and focus. Finally, embrace the discomfort that comes with discipline. Understand that growth often requires stepping out of your comfort zone. Every time you push through resistance, you dismantle the weak version of yourself. By facing challenges head-on and remaining committed to your daily habits, you will cultivate a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. In conclusion, discipline is not just a trait, it's a practice. It's about making conscious choices that align with your vision for your life. As you strengthen your daily habits, you'll find that the weak version of yourself begins to fade away, replaced by a more empowered and capable individual ready to take on the world. Let's dive into a crucial aspect of personal growth: the influence of the people we surround ourselves with. The truth is, your environment plays a significant role in shaping who you are and who you aspire to become. This is especially relevant when we're discussing the weak version of ourselves. It's easy to slip into mediocrity when we're surrounded by negativity and complacency. Conversely, being in the company of motivated, ambitious individuals can elevate your mindset and drive you towards success. Think about it. When you spend time with people who are constantly pushing their limits, tackling challenges head-on, and setting high standards for themselves, it becomes contagious. Their energy, determination, and commitment can inspire you to rise above your limitations and confront your own weaknesses. You start to realize that if they can do it, so can you. This is the essence of accountability, not just holding yourself accountable, but also being part of a community that uplifts each other. On the flip side, let's consider the negative influences. These are often individuals who are comfortable with mediocrity. They may not challenge you to grow. Instead, They keep you in a bubble of excuses and self-doubt. You might hear statements like, "Why push yourself so hard?" Or "It's okay to take a break, you deserve it." While these might sound supportive, they can subtly encourage you to accept the status quo, which is precisely what we want to avoid. So, how do you start surrounding yourself with the right influences? First, evaluate your current relationships. Identify the individuals who uplift you and those who drain your energy. Seek out mentors or peers who share your ambitions and values. This could be through networking events, online communities, or even local groups focused on personal development. Engaging with like-minded individuals can offer new perspectives and encourage you to take action. Incorporating strong influences into your life doesn't just mean finding new friends. It also means becoming that strong individual for others. By embodying the traits you admire, you can inspire those around you to elevate their own lives. Remember, personal growth is not just an individual journey. It's about building a support system that fosters strength, resilience, and accountability. In conclusion, if you want to kill the weak version of yourself, start by evaluating your circle. Seek out those who challenge you, inspire you, and push you to be better. Surround yourself with strength, and you'll find that your own weaknesses begin to fade away as you grow into the best version of yourself. In this pivotal moment, Alex stands at a crossroads, feeling the weight of indecision pressing down. The echo of past failures and missed opportunities lingers in his mind, but something shifts within him. He recalls the teachings of Stoicism, the principles of resilience and strength that urge him to confront his fears rather than flee from them. With a deep breath, he acknowledges that he has been living in a comfort zone, shackled by his own excuses. This realization ignites a fire inside him. He grabs a notebook and begins to set clear, actionable goals. Not just vague dreams, but tangible steps he can take daily. Each goal is broken down into manageable tasks, allowing him to see the path ahead clearly. This newfound clarity empowers him, and he commits to a daily routine that includes small victories, such as waking up early, exercising, and dedicating time to learning new skills. The commitment feels liberating. It's a declaration that he will no longer be a prisoner of procrastination or fear. In this moment of choice, Alex not only decides to take action, but also embraces the discomfort that comes with growth. He understands that every small step he takes is a strike against the weak version of himself, and he feels an exhilarating sense of responsibility for his own journey. The future is no longer a source of anxiety, but a canvas waiting for him to paint his story of resilience and triumph. As Alex stood at the crossroads of his journey, he felt an overwhelming sense of fear wash over him. But this time it was different. He had spent countless nights wrestling with his insecurities, contemplating what it would take to break free from the chains of procrastination and self-doubt. In that moment of clarity, Alex realized that fear was not an enemy to be avoided, but a companion to be acknowledged. He understood that every successful person he admired had faced their own fears, and the only way to truly grow was to confront them head-on. With this newfound perspective, he set a clear goal: to complete one small task each day that he had previously avoided. Whether it was starting that project he had shelved, making that phone call he dreaded, or even stepping into the gym for the first time, he committed to taking action. Each day became a step towards a more empowered version of himself. As he took these small, consistent steps, Alex began to witness a remarkable transformation. The fear that once paralyzed him now fueled his determination. He found strength in the discomfort, realizing that every challenge he faced was an opportunity to cultivate resilience. With each task completed, he celebrated his victories, no matter how small, and slowly, the weak version of himself began to fade away. This journey was not just about overcoming fear. It was about embracing it as a part of his growth story. Alex began to see that the strength he sought had been within him all along, waiting for the moment he chose to unleash it. He was no longer the person who let fear dictate his actions. He was becoming someone who thrived on challenges, ready to face the world with confidence and purpose. As we wrap up today's journey, let's take a moment to reflect on the key takeaways from our discussion. on killing the weak version of yourself. We've explored the importance of accountability in recognizing our weaknesses and how it serves as the first step toward growth. Remember, acknowledging that we have areas to improve isn't a sign of failure. It's an opportunity for transformation. We also delved into the Stoic principle of embracing discomfort. Life's challenges are not barriers. They are stepping stones to becoming stronger and more resilient. By facing discomfort head-on, we build the mental fortitude necessary to overcome procrastination and self-doubt. Additionally, we discuss the critical role of discipline in our daily lives. Establishing routines and habits that promote strength is essential in our quest for personal growth. Each small step you take adds up to significant progress over time. Lastly, surrounding yourself with inspiring individuals is a game changer. These positive influences can lift you up and help you stay committed to your goals. So, as you reflect on your journey, ask yourself, what steps can I take today to eliminate the weak version of myself? Remember, the path to personal growth is ongoing, and each day presents a new opportunity to become the best version of yourself. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you feel motivated to take action towards your growth.